Happy Football Sunday, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hold My Nugget Studios for your 2019 NFL Week 2 game highlight commentary. We start out in Lambeau Field in the land of the cheese as Aaron Rodgers would find Jamal Williams. He'd go into the end zone. The Packers take a 7-0 lead. Out to MetLife Stadium we go. Bum-ass Eli Manning would hand the ball to Saquon. I have tree trunks for legs. Every day's leg day. Barkley, he'd run it into the end zone. The Giants are on the board. Rematch of the NFC Championship. Drew Brees' Jesus takes the snap, looking over the middle. The pass is intercepted. O.H. Ayo! Who's got the football? Porn star Garoppolo looking towards his left. He's got Marquise Goodwin. Somebody must have unplugged the controllers of the Cincinnati Bengals. Where was the defense? But it's a touchdown for the San Francisco 49ers. Dan Bailey for a 47-yard field goal. Watch out for that Pidgeotto! And the kick sails wide to the left. At least I hit the crossbar. Cody Parkey, nobody asked you. I got a better chance having Stephen Hawking teach me how to walk than seeing you make a kick. Put your motherfucking head back down. Lamar No Odom Jackson takes the snap. He's got Mark Andrews wide open in that hole of a Swiss cheese of an Arizona defense for the Ravens touchdown. Here I go.
Go Chargers, go.
Fuck Xbox, get me a Sony PlayStation. Michelle would go into the end zone and the Patriots strike blood first. The Bengals in striking distance. Andy, I'll lose my job if I can't win a playoff game this season. Dalton would find Tyler, I'm made of glass. Eifert in the end zone. Touchdown Bengals. Out to the nation's capital we go. Here come the Cowboys, baby. Dick takes the snap. Fuck. Yoink. The pass is intercepted by the Washington Redskins. They're going to return the ball all the way back to the 38-yard line. The Raiders would extend their lead to a perfect 10 when Derek Vehicle would connect with Tyrell Williams for a Raiders touchdown. Out to Ford Field we go. Matthew Stafford takes the snap. Here's a little bit of trivia for you. What do you call a dildo that you put in an overhead bin while you're on a plane? A carry-on Johnson, as he'd go into the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Buffalo Wild Wing Bills are in the Kamirzi zone. Rosetta Stone Azerbaijani motherfucker, as Josh Allen would run it into the end zone and even up the score at 7-all. One quick look at those Bears and Broncos highlights.
No.
Oh no! What happened to my hand? Drew Brees' Jesus would leave the game with a hand injury. And think fast, out to the land of the cheese. Aaron Rodgers looking into the end zone. He's got Geronimo Allison for a Packers touchdown. Try to say this man's name fast 7 consecutive times. It's extremely tough. Geronimo. Come on, man. Tongue twister ass name. What were your parents thinking? I mean, granted, it was the name that you were given at birth. What are we talking about right now? Back to the highlights. I don't like being here. Porn star Jimmy G takes the snap, looking left. He dump it off to Raheem Mostert, and this man just picked up a star man in Mario. Erupted into some maximum speed outside of the catch for a 39-yard 49er touchdown.
Here we go.
Watch out.
Butterfingers, Kirk family member couldn't hold on to the ball. It's recovered by the Packers. They take over at the 33. One quick look at those Saints and Rams highlights. TJ Watt would showcase his bachelor's degree in punching footballs from Charles Peanut Tillman University. As he'd force a fumble, it's recovered by Mark Barron. He'd run it into the end zone for a Pittsburgh Steelers defensive touchdown. But wait a minute. It was all a genjutsu.
Holcomb punch! Yes!
Look at this nincompoop! What are you touching Tyler Lockett's back for? Are you some sort of chiropractor? That's a touchdown, you dummy! Patrick Mahomes takes the snap, looking to go deep. Who stole my car? It's your child. I told you DeMarcus was a Robinson. He goes into the end zone, activating his dreadlock powers for the Chiefs touchdown. And it's too easy for Patrick Mahomes, cause it's free real estate. The Attack on Titan showcasing they graduated from Seattle Seahawk University because they ain't running the ball on first down. Look at the magnificent block from the running back, though. But M&M's Marcus Mariota would find Fat Man David Quessenberry in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. You know this man's a cancer survivor? This makes this touchdown that much better. He's fat and he has a backstory. The Steelers would make up for that dumbass block in the back as James Saracana would punch it in from 1 yard out, and the Steelers would strike blood first over Seattle. Back to our nation's capital we go. go. Law and Order Case Keenum takes the snap. He'd hand the ball to Adrian. Fuck out of here, Mark Ingram. I just passed Jim Brown for 5th all-time with 107 rushing touchdowns while you only got 52 in your career and you tied for 68th. You with your bum ass. Peterson would go into the end zone for a Redskins touchdown. The Packers in the Gorilla zone. Rosetta Stone Basque, motherfucker. As Aaron Rodgers would hand the ball to A.A. Jones and he'd go into the end zone for A.A. touchdown. And the Packers are rubbing their nutsack all over Minnesota. But on the very next play from scrimmage, Dalvin Cook would get the handoff and the Vikings would open their Bibles to Chronicles 13 verse 7. Can't stop, won't stop. The Lord our God has dreadlocks as he'd go 75 yards into the end zone and Minnesota is finally on the board. Think fast, hand off to Devin. I'm not in a relationship, I'm single, Terry. And he'd go into the end zone, touchdown Bills. Hey, I have a question. Why is it that we score first and then we never stop the opponents from scoring? Is it because we suck? Here come the Broncos, baby. Joe, the only thing elite about me is my Nike socks. Flacco takes the snap.
Holy shit! Oh.
He's gonna be sacked by Khalil Mack. Somebody hit the music. I don't give a damn what he does. He ain't no fucking Gruden grinder. O-H-I-O. Is Cincinnati gonna stop the 49ers? Hell no. As the 25 multiplied by 2 minus 1s go into the end zone. Touchdown, Jeffrey Wilson. Back to the land of ketchup we go. Russell, I turned the hoe into a housewife. Wilson looking towards the end zone. He's got Will Dillsley, who would even up the score at 7-all for Seattle. We go south to Chris Stapleton's favorite town to get some whiskey. As Jacoby Brissett would find his man in the end zone. Touchdown Colts. But the co-owner of the very first Model T, Adam Vinatieri, would miss the extra point. And the Bills would now expose all of their nutsack all over the Giants. I mean, there's 3 consecutive rushing touchdowns. Out to the nation's capital we go. Dick takes the snap, play action fake. He's going deep. He's got Devin Smith, who'd go into the end zone, and the Cowboys would even up the score at 7-all. Watch out, it's a ghost. Here come the Rams, baby. Jared Goff takes the snap on 3rd and 7. The Saints use scissor. They force the fumble. It's recovered by Cameron Jordan. He's activating his dreadlock powers. He'd go 87 yards into the end zone and the Saints would take a 10-3 lead. But wait a minute. It was all a genjutsu. It's an incomplete pass. I don't know if you saw or not, but his hand was going forward, right? Am I right, guys? The ball was going out of his hand before it even began to go forward. You can't even do this in Madden and get the call wrong. The play would be reviewed, and the Saints would get the ball. However, they would get the ball at the spot of the recovery. They'd be denied a touchdown. All right. Honest mistake, but we gave them the ball back, so all things are forgiven, right, Saints fans?
I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
Patrick Mahomes takes the snap, looking to go deep. He's got the man who took 2 pills of Cialis and 1 pill of Viagra. McCole Hardman goes into the end zone. Touchdown, Chiefs. And once again, it's so easy for Patrick Mahomes because it's
free real estate.
Lamar Jackson really out here playing quarterback the way quarterback should be played. Everybody said he was just a running back. And look at him now, throwing touchdowns against the Dolphins and Cardinals. Congratulations, man. One quick look at those Jags and Texans highlights.
Oh my God!
It appears Big Ben is suffering from some elbow destruction. He's gonna have to leave the game. Insert Freemason Rudolph. Welcome to this week's episode of Catching Travis Kelce. Patrick Mahomes takes the snap, looking towards his left. He's got Travis Kelce going into the end zone as the Chiefs would score their 3rd consecutive touchdown. And it's just too easy for Patrick because it's
free real estate.
Tom Brady takes the snap. Looking towards his left, he'd float the ball like a butterfly, and the Dolphins would get stung by AB. Touchdown, Patriots.
Oh, shit!
What the hell's going on in Tennessee? Does anybody have a Blastoise? Somebody get a Blastoise. I don't know what the catalyst for this fire is, but all I know is that small-ass fire extinguisher ain't doing nothing. Back to the Negro vagina, the black hole we go. Patrick Mahomes going deep. He's got Robinson once again activating his dreadlock powers for the 4th Chiefs touchdown of the second quarter. It's so easy for Patrick Mahomes. Why? Say it with me now.
It's free real estate.
Dick takes the snap. He's got World War I reporter Nathan Witten in the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Freemason Rudolph takes the snap, looking towards his left. The pass is intercepted by Seattle. Just take a look at how much of a bum Dante Moncrief is. He dropped 4 passes last week against New England. You drop this pass that's right in your hands. You are an NFL vet and you got hands of stone. This man couldn't catch a movie if he worked in a cinema. Here come the Dolphins, baby. Ryan Fitztragic Patrick takes the snap. He's got a man. Give me that. But he plays for the other team. The pass is intercepted by Devin McCourty and the New England Patriots take over. Hey, Fitzmagic, it's no big deal. It's only one interception. It's not like you're going to throw another one, right? And the necrophilia is beginning out in Cincinnati because the Bengals may be dead, but somehow they're still getting fucked. Dreadlocks. Watch the dreadlocks. Activate your dreadlock powers. Derrick Henry goes into the end zone. The Titans take the lead. Think fast. Out to Ford Field we go. Justin Jackson gets the handoff, and he might as well be the antelope who was on the viral video who crossed the lines, because he's weaving through Detroit's defense. He goes 60 yards into the end zone for a Los Angeles Android Charger touchdown. But wait a minute. It was all a genjutsu. Holding on the offense. A motherfucker was holding another motherfucker. That's gonna repeat first down. Back to our nation's capital. Dick takes the snap. He'd connect with Amari Cooper, who'd go into the end zone, and Dallas extends their lead. What I tell you, it don't matter if the other team score first. We gon' come back, and they never gonna stop us, cause we got Dick, we got Zeke, Amari Cooper, Jason Witten, Randall Cobb, Skip Bayless, Troy Aikman on commentary, Tony Romo on commentary, Skip Bayless an analyst, Troy Aikman on commentary. I'll say it 2 times because we them boys. Think fast. Back to Ford Field we go. Anti-condom, no pull-out Poppy. Phillip Rivers looking towards his right. He's got Austin Elka. He'd make a couple of lines miss. He would also participate in the Antelope Challenge. Dive into the end zone for the Los Angeles Android Charger touchdown. But wait a minute. We're still in a genjutsu. Personal foul, illegal block in the back. A motherfucker hit another motherfucker in his motherfucking back. Repeat second down. Back to the land of ketchup we go. Russell, I turned the hole into a housewife. Wilson looking towards his left. He's got Will Dilsey for their second connection, and the Seahawks take their first lead of the game. Welcome to the barbecue. Kirk family member Cousins takes the snap, looking to go deep. He's got Stephon TM28 Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown Vikings. Back to Ford Field we go.
Jesus!
He fumbled and the Chargers lost possession. They had 2 touchdowns called back and they fumbled on the goal line. Detroit's visual powers is elite. That Sharingan was on point. Genjutsu was sensational. Put them in the Uchiha clan.
I cannot believe it.
But hey, don't worry, Philip. It can't get any worse than that, right? Think fast. Todd, I'm heterosexual. I like girlies would find his way into the end zone for the first time this season. And the Rams would break the tie and take a 13-6 lead. The Redskins are in the Crevone zone. Rosetta Stone Belarusian, motherfucker. As Law and Order Case Keenum would connect with Paul Richardson, he goes into the end zone. The Redskins would cut their deficit to a score. Ty Long would line up for a 39-yard field goal. The kick is gonna be... Hey, Ty Long, no big deal. You missed 1 kick after your team had 2 touchdowns called back and they fumbled on the goal line. But you'll get another opportunity. Not like you're going to miss again, right? Chicago would show they didn't graduate from Seattle Seahawk University. They hand the ball to David Montgomery Burns. He'd leap into the end zone for a Bears touchdown. Hey, where we watching the game tonight? Come to my crib. My girlfriend always cooks. As Brandon Cooks would catch a touchdown pass and the Rams take a 2-possession lead. The Ted Bundy Necrophilia Challenge continues in Cincinnati because they're still dead and they're still getting fucked. OHIO, the Bengals ain't shit. We know.
Here we go.
No, don't do it.
God damn, Minshew may have got his back blown out. The fumble is recovered by J.J. Watt. I wouldn't mind if he blew out my back.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
For the second consecutive week, the Cardinals would look to take their receipt to the sperm bank and get their comeback, and David Johnson would go into the end zone. The Cardinals would connect on a 2-point conversion. But did all of this help them come back and win? Absolutely not. Bum-ass Eli, I'm the 5th best athlete in my family. Manning looking towards his left. He's got his man participating in the 10 toes down challenge for a Giants touchdown. But who cares? Are they gonna come back? Hell no!
Around me are familiar faces.
Ty Long would line up for a 41-yard attempt. The kick is
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Ty Long! You missed 2 field goals in a dome? I would rather replace a toilet after an episode of Hot Ones with Sean Evans than have you as my kicker. You goddamn bum! Put your motherfucking head back down!
I cannot believe it.
Oh my God! Wow!
The Jacksonville Jaguars would learn you may have been able to stop Sherlock Holmes, but still you had no answer for Watson as Deshaun Watson would go into the end zone, and finally we have a touchdown in Houston. Pittsburgh looking to take their receipt to the sperm bank and get their comeback. Freemason Rudolph would dump the ball off to Chris Conti's father, Vance McDonald, who'd go into the end zone, and the Steelers score in the 4th quarter. Ryan Fitztragic Magic takes the snap, rolling towards his right, got a man. But he plays for the other team. The pass is intercepted by Stephon Gilmore. He activated his dreadlock powers and he's headed towards the end zone and McDonald's. Can I get a McPick 6? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. The Dolphins about to get raped in this bitch. Touchdown, Patriots. Hey, Fitztragic, no big deal. We all make mistakes. It's not like you're going to throw another interception, right? Ryan Fitztragic Magic looking towards his left. Butterfingers. Yoink. The pass intercepted by Jamie Collins, and he's headed to McDonald's. Look how he's jogging. The fat man's not going to catch him. Can I get a McPick 6? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. The necrophilia continues in this bitch. Touchdown, Patriots. Fitztragic! You get blown out 59-10. Then you get blown out 43-0. You stepped on the field and threw 3 picks and 2 pick sixes. Although the second one wasn't really your fault. But still, Fitzmagic, you're now tragic. Put your motherfucking head back down. Jared, I look like Ryan Gosling. Golf takes the snap, throws it over the middle. He's got Cooper Kupp, and much like the KKK in the 60s, he's denying everything black as the Saints cannot bring this man down. He must have taken 3 pills of Cialis. He'd go into the end zone for a Rams touchdown, but it would be ruled down at the 1. Jared Goff would sneak it into the end zone, so the Saints still gave up a touchdown. Back to Ford Field, Matthew Stafford takes the snap, and they're remixing Bill Withers because it's about to be a Galladay, Kenny Galladay. In the end zone, Detroit takes the lead. Russell, I turned the hoe into a housewife. Wilson looking towards his left. He's got player 1 created character, DK Metcalf, who'd go into the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle.
Come here. Yoink.
Fumble on the play. It's recovered by Devin. Women who don't shave have the most hairy bush, and he's headed towards the end zone.
Mamma mia!
He'd fumble on the play. The Seahawks think they have a touchback. The Steelers say he went out of bounds, and ultimately it did go the Steelers' way. It's 1st and goal inside the 5. Pittsburgh has life. Freemason Rudolph would find Vance McDonald in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. They'd cut their deficit to 3. Dallas inside the 5. Thick would hand the ball to Thick. He'd go into the end zone for a Dallas Cowboy touchdown. Yeah, baby, when I tell you we 2-0, nobody gonna stop us. We gon' win the NFC East, then we gon' win the playoffs, then we gon' win the Super Bowl, and we gon' be the 6-time champs. Why? Cause we got Thick, we got Zeke, Amari Cooper, Jason Witten, Randall Cobb, Leighton Van Der Esch, Jalen Smith, Tank Lawrence, Byron Jones, we them boys. Tony Romo on commentary, Troy Aikman on commentary, Skip Bayless an analyst, Michael Irvin an analyst. We them boys. Nobody gonna stop us now. 6 rings, 6 rings, 6 rings, 6 rings, 6 rings, 6 rings. Civil War veteran Frank Gore would put the game away for the Bills. The Colts would open their Bibles to 2nd Dreadlock 17 versus 2. If you need pregnancy advice, ask Phillip Rivers. He knows how to provide a seed. Trust in the power of dreadlocks. You'll take the lead as Jacoby Brissett would find T.Y. Hilton in the end zone, activating his dreadlock powers, and the Colts take a 2-point lead. Abraham Lincoln's classmate Adam Vinatieri lines up for the extra point, and it's gonna be... Oh my lord, Adam Vinatieri missed 5 kicks thus far this season. It's only been 2 games. Are we seeing the end of the old man? Back to Miami we go, Tom Brady. He'd connect with James. I may be black, but the Patriots keep me around because I'm white, and he goes into the end zone, and they take a 43-0 lead. The necrophilia is continuing because the Dolphins, for the 2nd week in a row, they are still dead. They are void of life, but somehow they find ways to get penetrated, and currently and apparently forever will continue to be fucked.
This is not the kind of thing you want happening during kickoff.
Did you think the Steelers were going to come back and win this game? You were wrong! 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 3rd and 19. Most teams would be conservative here because if you kick a field goal from the 28, that's a 45-yard field goal. Most kickers should be able to make that. But for the Chargers, they can't trust their kicker. He's a turncoat, and he's got broken fucking legs. So anti-condom, no pull-out poppy. Phillip Rivers looking towards the end zone for discount clearance aisle. Great value, J. Cole, Keenan Allen. And the pass is gonna be... yoink. Intercepted by Darius Slay. The Chargers are gonna lose. Fuck! Game on the line in Houston. Gardner Minshew takes the snap from the 4. Rolls towards his right. He's got DJ Shark wide open. Jacksonville pulls within 1. And we ain't come here to tie. You play to win the game. So the Jacksonville Jaguars would take out their Uno cards and look to give Houston 2 for their mistakes. Hand off to Fournette. Game on the line in Denver. Joe, the only thing elite about me is my Nike socks. Flacco looking towards his right. He's got Emmanuel Sanders, who'd whisper in Kyle Fuller's ear. Hold my nuggets. Suck my dick. For the Broncos touchdown, they'd pull within 1. They'd then pull out their Uno cards, but they've got a delay of game. Push them back 5 yards. They'd line up for the field goal. Brandon McManus would run into a Pidgeotto. The kick's wide to the right, but wait a minute, there's some laundry on the field. There was an offsides call. Look at this nincompoop. He cost the Bears a chance to win. The Broncos take out their Uno cards once again, and this time they tell the Bears 2 for your mistakes. Emmanuel Sanders would give the Broncos a lead. The Bears now looking to take their receipt to the sperm bank because they're looking for a comeback. Mitch, I'm not a bitch, Trubisky would connect with Trey Burton. He'd move the chains for 5 yards, but wait a minute. There's some more laundry on the field. Personal foul, roughing the passer. A motherfucker hit another motherfucker in the motherfucking back.
I cannot believe it.
Game on the line in Tennessee, 4th and 2.
When you try your best but you don't succeed. When you get what you want but not what you need.
Meanwhile, there's a delay of game on the Bears. That set up 4th and 15 from the 40. Mitch, I'm not a bitch, Trubisky would look over the middle. He's got Allen Robinson as wide open as a Kardashian vagina at a Mandingo party. But time would elapse, or did it? There's 1 second left on the clock. And that set up Eddie Pinheiro from 53 yards out, and he'd show he don't drive automatic. He's got the clutch in the car and puts it through the uprights. It's good. The Broncos came all the way back. Joe Flacco showed he was probably clutch. He was maybe elite. All for nothing, cause the Bears got a kicker. But I know a former Bears kicker who couldn't make that kick. Cody Parkey. I would rather eat dinner at a taping of Fear Factor than have you as my kicker. I would rather get a blood transfusion with Freddie Mercury than have you as my kicker. I would rather be sodomized with barbed wire than have you as my kicker. I would rather vacation to Hiroshima and Nagasaki knowing that the atom bomb would drop and kill me than have you as my kicker. Put your motherfucking head back down, you goddamn bum. For the Broncos, Saints, Raiders, Dolphins, Giants, Steelers, Redskins, Vikings, Jaguars, Bengals, Titans, Chargers, and Cardinals, take out your Metro cards and get aboard the L train. Why aren't you following me? Why haven't you subscribed already? You don't hear this shit? I'm hilarious.
What the hell's wrong with y'all? What's wrong with y'all? Oh, son.